Welcome back to the Psychic Scene with Jennifer Jean. I'm Jennifer Jean. If you haven't met me before or have watched any of my videos, welcome. And if you have, I know I've been away for a long time. I have been gone over the summer, but I'm really anxious to get back and create some more wonderful videos for you. And I have some exciting announcements at the end, so please stay tuned for those. Anyway, today's topic is the 5 reasons I love being a psychic medium. I love being a human, I love being a person, but I really think that being a psychic medium is the secret sauce to life, and I'm going to tell you why. So anyway, the first thing is I love that rush when I get information or hear spirits or feel them coming in. And for me, it presents itself in the back left side of my head. I feel some kind of a pressure or sensation. And it may happen if I'm in a session, if I'm doing a reading, or it might just come out of the blue. And that's when I know that things are being activated, that I'm getting that wonderful information. It could be I need to call somebody and I can feel that pressure. I'm like, yes, that is psychic information. It may present itself differently for you. You may feel tingles, you may feel pressure somewhere, you could have any kind of sensation, but I think for everybody it is unique to who they are as an intuitive and as a person. So for me, I know when I'm getting information when the left side of my head lights up. All right, number 2. The reason I love being a psychic medium is I love making connections with people and with the spirit world. So, I mean, whether they're living or dead, I love making those connections and with people in general. Although it's funny, during the pandemic, I think I would call myself an extroverted introvert. I really do love being alone. But I think it's my clients and, and the spirits that come with them that has helped me make it through the pandemic and through this crazy time in this world. So I would say it's really, making that connection to people that I love being a psychic medium. All right, number 3. I get information for people that they didn't even know they needed. And I never know what I'm going to tell somebody before I do a reading. What's going to be out there, whether it's spirit connections or whether it's just everyday information. And a lot of times that information will come out of left field. It might be things they weren't even thinking about or people they hadn't really thought would come through. Maybe they're expecting their grandmother to come through and it was maybe a friend of the family or somebody a little bit farther down the family line. So they have valid messages to give and it should definitely be validated. So sometimes too, the information I get might be tough love and you might not want to hear it at the time, but I get people coming back to me saying, I really appreciate what you told me. I needed to know the truth. So anyway, that's the information people get that they might not have known they needed until then. Okay, number 4, I love working with the clair. So that's the clairvoyance, the clairsentience, the clairaudience. And for me, I think that my greatest strength is clairaudience, where I actually do hear spirit voices. I don't see spirits. I mean, I have before, but I don't really like it because it's a little bit scary, I will admit. And I know some of my colleagues actually do see spirits, and that's great for them. But I would prefer to hear them. So what's happened to me lately, and this started around Halloween of this year, is I started getting more of the cadence of their voice, maybe the rhythm in which they speak, and also I've been getting accents, like where they were from. I had this client the other day, and their grandmother came in with this beautiful English accent. So I'm starting to get actually hear what they sounded like when they were alive. So I think that is a really wonderful reason to be a psychic medium. You get to hear what they sounded like and maybe even see what they looked like. So for everybody, again, that's unique. So your clairs will work for you. So the last thing is, I believe being a psychic medium connects me to my tribe, or my soul family, and you can tell right off the bat if somebody connects with you, if they're a kindred spirit. And I think the best story that I can tell is working as a musician. I had a friend that I met. He's since passed away, but the first time we met, I felt a real connection to him, and I didn't know why. And we were talking and, getting to know one another. And it turned out we knew a lot of the same people. And also, it turned out he and his wife were really into UFOs. They had actually gone to UFO conventions. So I sensed right off the bat that there was something that connected us, and that's in our belief, in all those things that are metaphysical. So that was really cool, and I'm sure that you all have had meetings with people that are very synchronous and that feel very special. So I think that's a great attribute of being a psychic medium. Okay, I always like to give a bonus for all my videos, and I think the best thing about being a psychic medium is you get to bypass the BS. So you can tell if somebody's lying to you, not all the time, but most of the time. You can tell if something isn't right for you. Maybe it looks right on paper, but when you trust your gut, it isn't. And I think the best thing for me is it helps me to eliminate indecisiveness. Sometimes being a Gemini, I have a trouble making up my mind, but I think when I go right to the heart of the matter, it's easier to make decisions coming from an intuitive point of view. All right, I think that's about it. The big announcements I have is that through the ABC Academy for Spiritual Development, I have a new class that is up on Thinkific, and it's my Intuition 101 class. It's the entry-level class you want to take before you take any of the others. I'm offering it for $25, but if you give me the code 101, you can get $5 off, so only be $20. You can get more information on how to order it from my website, www.readingsbyjenniferjean.com. if you're interested in that. And also, we started having regular message circles where we get together in a group, and I usually limit it to about 10 people. We'll do it all virtually, and you can get a message from myself or from one of my students. If you're interested in that, you can go to my website and look at the details and the times that we'll be holding that. Anyway, it's been great being back on YouTube. I hope to hear from you all soon, and I look forward to many more videos for you. Anyway, take care and have a great rest of your day. Namaste.